Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Taking a quick look here at Cardano, double checking a couple of important factors here. We do have an open trade with this coin and a handful of other ones as well. So I'm going to try to get through those here today, but more important, just kind of help understand where we're at with this coin and what could happen next. Is it going to dump again? Is it going to continue higher? Keep in mind that dump was pretty standard for the entire crypto market yesterday. It was very, very insane. I looked at it really briefly and I was like, holy cow, what the heck is wrong? Bitcoin dominance shot straight up. Altcoins took a nosedive, 5-10% correction for each one of them. Interestingly enough, every single one of them's lower liquidity level has been swept. Weird coincidence. Anyways, greed is a very real thing. We can count on that. Now that that's been swept here, more likely than not, we're going to see this level of 46 cents retested to the upside as well as 47. Not a guarantee by any stretch, folks, but this is a good thing to see here after lower levels have been swept if you're in a long position. Okay, so good stuff there, folks. All right, so taking a look at the daily time frame, we'll work our way down. Oh, before we get started, so quick favor, folks, just hit the like button, comment below. Absolutely appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again, thanks again to my awesome community and just subscribers who've been watching me for a long time, even short time. Welcome aboard. If you're new to the channel, CryptoCache.tech is a site if you want to become a better trader. We've got a trading academy, community, and signals group. All right, so Cardano daily time frame, what's going on here? Well, let's discuss, first of all, this area of resistance. Okay, so the 20-day SMA has been a champion of holding the price action in place and pushing it down further. So simply put, we're below a lot of moving averages, pretty much all of them if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the hundreds above us too. So we're in this position right now where the price action keeps retesting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now almost 6 times we've tried to break through that 20-day SMA and haven't yet. Okay, keep in mind we got a strong point of control here at about 45.5 cents, so that's where the price initially rejected out here. We need a lot more volume than we're seeing so far to get through that. However, there is a consolation here. A lot of volume is flowing into this coin and RSI is still low. It's generally a favorable sign. Basically just implies that it's not overbought and people are still buying. Okay, so it's a really good situation there. However, stochastic swinging down, MACD's losing momentum. Daily time frame's kind of like drawing dead or fair to middling. It's kind of just averaging itself out, nothing crazy. Okay, so it's not good nor bad, really. It's kind of just a lot of nothing, if you will. Good news is here on the 4-hour or just any time frame, really, we've seen our ABC pattern fulfilled here. So likelihood of further downside is pretty low. Okay, it seems a lot less probable at this point. Again, just such a massive downswing. I mean, from the top here recently to the bottom, we've seen about almost a 10% correction. Now that may not seem like a lot in crypto, it's actually not a ton, but for an ABC pattern that only went up a good 15%, it's pretty solid, substantial decrease. Having said that, we're really close to 50 in the RSI, but keep getting rejected at this range. Money flow index is trying to come back up, but it isn't here. So truth is, 4-hour time frame is not monumentally awesome. We got stochastic swinging down, which kind of just tells us that we're losing momentum. Big surprise. And of course, MACD is kind of plateauing. So none of these things are very exciting. The key takeaway here is that we're below all 4 moving averages, and that's going to continue to hold the price action down until it doesn't. Honestly, the likelihood of the price action continuing higher up from here is still pretty good considering the amount of money flowing into the coin in the overall sense and how much this coin's been held down and the likelihood of it bouncing from here. We could argue that this is even a double bottom pattern here. So if you kind of look at the total price action, you can kind of see here we got a very ugly double bottom pattern. Well, this could even be an M. In a way you look at it. Patterns are never guaranteed, so just throwing it out there, that's really strictly a hypothetical at this point. What I want to talk about here is the Ichimoku cloud on the hourly. Getting rejected pretty hard on the cloud here. This is a pretty common occurrence for a lot of coins right now, though, just because Bitcoin kind of pumped, and with that most recent dump, a lot of coins are getting rejected by this moving averages, basically. So what I'm getting at here is that lagging span is tentatively free and clear. It's kind of like right here. It's not like amazing, but it's slightly free and clear. We got the conversion line above the baseline, and obviously we're within the cloud. So this is 2 out of 3 reasons to be like, I don't want to take a short position, and 2 out of 3 reasons why you may want to consider a long, but after waiting for confirmation. So me personally, a long, if the price can hold this level here, this 0.618 fib level, sorry, correction, it's the 0.382 level, effectively the inverse of that, we can see here that maintaining 44 cents or higher is important. Okay, so if we can hold 44 cents a day leading into today's candlestick closure and Bitcoin doesn't dump again, we should be in pretty decent shape. Again, pending Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is showing a lot of strength. In most time frames, Bitcoin's looking very strong. Closure above 63,000 today would have put us above that immediate point of control. I'm speculating we're going to see 67,000 retest in the relative near future, and if so, we may even see a bullish backtest of that 63K mark. No matter how you look at it though, Bitcoin is showing strength even though we saw some ridiculous behavior from Bitcoin recently. Okay, again, had almost every single possible confirming factor on Thursday before we took our series of long positions, and Bitcoin dumped about $1.5 billion in about 10 minutes. It was just totally obnoxious, absolutely unnecessary. It set a ripple in the market, right? So right now we're having to deal with that. We're focusing on that being kind of, unfortunately, the foundation of why alts are suffering. And a lot of it's just that uneasiness with Bitcoin, right? Is Bitcoin going to drop its bottom again? Everyone's kind of gun shy right now. Cardano is a prime example of that. So again, all those things aside here, Cardano's not looking super strong, but it's getting there. And if we can maintain 44 cents or higher for the next 24 hours, I think there's a solid chance we're going to see a next leg up. We're effectively establishing higher highs and higher lows here. We have broken our most recent high, which is a good sign, okay? Now, again, we're below that, of course, already, but generally speaking, breaking through that is a positive sign nonetheless, okay? And Bitcoin did the same thing, right? So cool stuff in that sense. Is this fantastic? No. Is it terrible? Also no. It's just not great and not fantastic at the same time. I'm sure you could probably come up with another word that's better used to describe that, but if so, comment below, let me know. Like the video. Feel free to follow if you haven't yet already. Welcome aboard. Love to teach, and I hope you can learn something continuously. If you want to trade Cardano and other awesome coins on this exchange and any other exchange, link down below. Got a lot of no KYC or VPN required exchanges. This is probably our favorite though, just because they've been very good to us. Extremely good customer service, awesome rewards. Use my link to register. Make sure you check that out, folks. I hope you learned something again. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day.